Hey, hey, Taurus gang, it's Goddess Kai with Envisions Tarot, and I am here to do your June 2019 love reading, okay? So this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind these messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with everyone. If they do, cool. If they don't, please be sure to check your other signs, okay? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below if this resonates with you. And if you would like to book a private reading, my information is in the description box below, okay? So, Taurus, we're going to check and see what we got popping for June, okay? I am hoping that you guys are in great energy and in positive energy moving forward. I know that we are halfway through the year and we may be looking at our goals, our relationship goals, and trying to evaluate them at this time. So, let's see what we got going on for June, okay? Spirit, what are the messages that you have for Taurus for June 2019? Okay, wait a minute. All right, so we just gonna let them two fall because they wanted to. All right. You have listen, okay, High Priestess energy, and we have believe and succeed, which is the Six of Wands. So many of us this month really need to be in tune with ourselves, okay, very much in tune with ourselves, our higher selves. To explore the unknown, so to speak, okay, because we are talking about things that are deeper than what's at the surface, okay? So Spirit wants you to take a deeper listen into your love life or your views on love or the way that you feel about your relationship. And then you have believe and succeed here. This Six of Wands, this victory, this success when it comes to love. I feel like this is you finding finally the answers that you've been looking for in regards to either your love life overall, whether you're single or couple, okay, or discovering something that has been occurring in your relationship. But let's see what the details are here for my Taurians for June. You got the Two of Swords here. So maybe you have a very difficult decision to make this month, Taurus. And the listen card here is asking you to allow your intuition to, look, here we go again, the High Priestess. Allow your intuition to guide you as you make this very much needed decision, okay? Because it's kind of something you've been putting off. Ten of Wands energy coming up here. Five of Wands. Okay, yeah, let's see where this is going. Temperance. The Strength card. A lot of fire energy. Page of Wands. Yeah, a lot of fire energy here, Taurus. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm picking up from my Taurians here is that there's a decision that needs to be made, of course. Whether this is to pursue or not pursue someone, to cut someone off or not. Spirit is saying, listen, listen, are you listening? I feel like it's the energy of avoidance. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. It feels like avoidance. You're trying your best not to make a decision um, in regards to a person or persons. And your lack of, keep in mind that not making a decision is a decision, okay? So you making the decision not to make a choice as to what you are going to do in regards to your love life, love relationship, or whatever is causing a lot of burdens on you. It's starting to be a very heavy load to carry. It's causing a lot of conflict, whether this be internal or external conflict within yourself or with other people. It's becoming a very burdensome situation, okay? And it's all because of your lack to make a decision, okay? Your lack of decision making is causing a lot more strife than it has to, okay? That's just what I'm really picking up on. So you have to listen to the truth of what your higher self is trying to convey to you. Okay, they want you to really take a very good look at what it is that you are trying to avoid. okay, and realize how much conflict and how burdensome it's becoming on you in your life, okay, and how it may be even preventing you from succeeding in regards to love, okay. The Temperance card is coming up here saying, hey, listen, it's time for you to restore balance within your life. It's time for you to surrender to the energy of divine timing, okay. Maybe you are again trying to avoid making this decision, right? But now is the right time for you to make it. The longer that you put it off, the longer that you're going to be stuck in this cycle. It feels like a cycle type energy, okay? Because you got the Strength card coming up here saying you need to be very brave at this time. Be brave when it comes to um facing the truth. When it comes to facing the truth, you need to be really brave, okay? You need to be ready to tackle this head on. There's no reason for you to be passive in this situation because this Two of Swords energy is very passive. It's kind of like I'm just gonna pretend that none of this is going on. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that none of this is happening. But the way that the High Priestess came out here twice, there's no way for you to avoid this. That little voice in your head is gonna keep nagging at you until you make a choice. Okay, it's time for you to find your spark. Okay, pursue other opportunities. It's time to restore your passion when it comes to love. Okay, it's time for you to get back into the game. Your fear of failure is what is stopping you from making this choice. So, because of that, you got this Eight of Swords energy coming up here, and you're just intentionally being trapped. Some of you feel like, I just can't get out of this situation. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this situation. You do know exactly how. You know exactly how to get out of the situation. Make a decision. Nobody is taking your choice away from you but you. Okay? Always keep that in mind. So, your success in regards to love is due to your belief that you will have a successful relationship. Some of you are so pessimistic and surrounded by it intentionally that your boat isn't moving. Your boat isn't moving because you don't believe it. So it's time for you to really tune into yourself and make a choice. Make the right choice for you. Because for as long as you refuse, you're going to keep getting this heavy, conflicting energy. Okay, Taurus? All right? Okay? All right. So let's get some more info here and see what's popping. Three of Wands. Okay. Some of you are waiting for a sign. That's just kind of how it feels. You're waiting for a sign. You keep asking for one. And I feel like you're getting it and you're ignoring it. It's like you're waiting for something to come into you. You're waiting for this wave of inspiration or an epiphany or something just to kind of give you the go. Give yourself the go. Do you want to continue holding all of this heaviness? It's like you're being weighed down, but you're weighing yourself down by not making the decision. You got the Five of Pentacles here. So I feel like you may be in a situation where you're feeling neglected. You're feeling like you are underappreciated. You're feeling, you know, how they say, left out in the cold. This fear of abandonment, this fear of being alone. But you see it coming anyway. But yet you are not making this decision to just let this situation go. Two of Pentacles. We got two twos here with the High Priestess, which is two. It's right now it's necessary for you to make this decision now, Taurus. Make it a point for June to make the decision that you need to make in order to release this burdensome energy and stop ignoring what your intuition is telling you to do. Because at some point, you're going to end up dropping the ball somewhere else, trying to do too much, trying to still maintain this, trying to take on too much responsibility. It's conflicting, to be honest, it's conflicting with the highest version of yourself. So if you find that everything around you is kind of starting to fall apart, it's because you're choosing to hold on to something that clearly needs to be cut out. Okay? You're trying to pretend that you don't see it, because the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, both of these people are blindfolded. They're trying to pretend that they don't see it, but your intuition is still kicking in. It's time to make a choice. It's time to choose you. Your lack of belief in yourself and love in regards to love and relationships is what's preventing you from making a decision, which is preventing this change from happening. With the Wheel of Fortune coming up here, it's like Spirit wants to shift you, but you're choosing to stay where you are. Look, you got a whole nother relationship coming. You have a whole nother suitor waiting for you. Knight of Cups. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but I really don't feel that. I just feel like there is another love relationship out there for my Taurians, but this refusal to make a decision, this intentional blindness is what is causing Taurus to be stuck in this wave of burdens and conflict. Okay. Nine of Cups to end the reading. Nine of Cups. The second that you make this choice, the second that you decide to step into your bravery, to step into your courage, and actually listen to what your intuition is guiding you to do and taking action on it, it's time with the Temperance card. It's time for things to change. It's time for things to shift. There is no more need for intentional blindness or intentional burdens or intentional conflict. Stop choosing that, Taurus, because this night that's coming in, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, is bringing your dream come true. But if you don't believe it, it won't happen. Okay? So, Taurus, it's time for you to really tune in and tap into yourself, listening to your intuition and what they are trying to guide you to do. Okay? No more waiting around. It's time to release the burden. It's time to stop fearing being alone, because that fear is manifesting. Okay, that fear is what's manifesting. The longer that you're afraid of being alone, that is the energy that's going to come to you. That means that this Wheel of Fortune energy is not going to come in. It's going to stay blocked. So if you're ready for this night to come in with everything that you want and everything that you've ever desired, it's time for you to make a choice to move away from this burdensome energy, from the energy of fearing failure, that you won't be successful when it comes to love. It's time for you to get out of that energy. Okay, so let's get some advice and see what else Spirit wants to say. I'm sorry, Taurus. Sadness. The fact that you have to make this decision, the information that your intuition and your higher self and your spirit guides and your ancestors, the information that they're giving you, the direction that they're giving you is making you extremely sad. Okay? That's the reason why you don't want to make the choice. That's the reason for this intentional lack of making a decision to move forward. Because it means that you have to let go of something or someone. And that you don't want to feel. But the sadness that you are avoiding is manifesting in the burdens that you are now carrying. Okay, if you're feeling the pinch in your finances, in your career, in your family situations, in your love life as well, but in your spirituality, if you just feel like everything is just so heavy, It's because you're avoiding the energy of sadness because you don't want to feel that. So in exchange, Spirit is giving you conflict. They're making you very uncomfortable because they want you to shift out of this energy. And you are intentionally making the choice to say, I will take the burdens over the sadness. I will take the burdens over the pain. I don't want to feel that. So because I don't want to feel that, I'm staying stuck in this. No, no, Taurus. It's time to release that. It's time to actually start heeding what your intuition is telling you to do so that you can move forward and be successful in this wonderful, beautiful relationship that is on its way to you and it is bringing your Nine of Cups. Why not take it? Okay? There's no need for you to feel neglected, alone, or left out in the cold when you know that something better is coming. Okay? So, allow yourself to feel every single emotion that is needed for you to move forward and get into this energy. Okay? All right. So, Taurus, that's what I got for you for June. Okay? Okay. I look forward to talking to you guys mid-month and checking in to see what you guys have going on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment if this resonates with you. And again, my information for booking is below if you would like to get a private reading. All right? I'll be talking to you guys soon.